Hi, my name is Eric Stewart, and I'm here with Rick at Habitat for Humanity at the Kinship Garden. Rick, can you tell us a little bit about the vision of the Habitat Garden?
When I first started to volunteer, the vision was to create a community garden along with community outreach to teach people, to either to grow for themselves or provide for themselves, and as well as training classes, as well as providing a garden to sell, surplus produce to the local community.
Great. I remember coming back, I think it was last year, we started a permablitz on the back area of this, and we moved a whole bunch of mulch. When we first started the Habitat Garden, we took 75 dump truck loads of yard clippings from tree trimming companies. They would just dump all of their excess tree trimming clippings, and we layered it down, and you guys have been doing such a wonderful job growing and developing it over the past year.
Yeah, it's definitely been a learning process. Well, you along with Code Green Community have provided a great start for us, and we're looking to move forward. It's still a learning experience. Unfortunately, we're coming into summer, and the gardening will probably slow down, but we'll we'll prepare for the fall plantings, and hopefully we can get ready for that, as well as creating more partnerships as we move forward. The latest partnership has been with Suncoast Co-op, local food co-op starting in the area. They share the same vision as we do, community outreach, the local growers providing surplus to the community, as well as providing training classes to teach people who want to grow for themselves, going along the lines of the old Victory Garden.
Most definitely. I feel that it's going to be something that's a necessity. And in our meetings here, we used to talk about gardening in each other's backyards and how, having a community center is important for teaching and getting people motivated to start gardens in their own backyards as well.
Yeah, and Habitat has been very supportive in that. The executive director and the board of directors here are very proactive. They want to reach out to the community, provide this service. They're allowing us to use their new conference room to provide training classes for the community. First one will be June 14th from 7 to 8 p.m. here at Habitat. We'll be getting that information out here shortly.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be about backyard entrepreneurship, how you can make a small business out of your backyard, growing food and doing some cottage industry in your kitchen.
Yes, Florida's come a long way as far as the cottage industry goes. They allow people to cook out of their kitchens without having to go through the process of becoming a certified kitchen. So we're looking forward to reaching out to those people as well.
And I hear there might be in the works some idea of getting chickens, possibly.
Yeah, we've got two people who work at Habitat who have talked about bringing in some chickens, and we've set aside an area for that. So we're looking forward to do that. We're collecting some supplies to actually build the coops and the pens. Wow. And that type of thing. Farther down the road, we've even talked about aquaponics, so we'll see how that goes. We're collecting supplies for that as well.
That's awesome. So some really cool, creative ideas are happening here. We got to help get the community out and get chickens legal here in Pasco County. Yeah, chickens as pets. Chickens
yep.
as pets.
Yeah, Pinellas County has already passed that ordinance. I guess Hillsborough has either recently passed it or is about to, and hopefully Pasco, follows that bandwagon.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Rick, and thank you for supporting the community and
okay,
doing
great.
what you're doing.
Looking forward to it. Thanks. Have a nice day.
All right. Hi, I'm here with Jim, a volunteer at the garden. We met each other maybe about a year ago. We were hosting garden meetings here at the Habitat for Humanity and starting up the garden in the back. Just wanted to say hello, Jim, and see how you've been doing and what you've been up to.
Eric, hello, Eric, and thank you so much for inspiring me to put my backyard into some gardening, and it's just helped me. His knowledge alone has helped me immensely. He's instilled some inspiration in me that I thought was gone, but his knowledge is just a wealth of knowledge. And my garden, it needs a little tending to, but I'm learning what grows here best in Florida. I just kind of threw some stuff on the ground, into my beds that I had made, and surprisingly, the majority of it took off. And I had to spend less in the grocery store for the corporation crops, and that's a beautiful thing. But Eric has done a great service for me, and I mean, just he can help everybody out here. Just the knowledge that's in that young man's head, it helps out a great deal.
Well, thank you, Jim. I appreciate
You're a
that.
good man.
Well, I
You're a good
like
man.
seeing people get inspired in gardening in
Oh,
their
you-
backyards. There's been so many helpful people here in Newport Richey that have inspired me, like Jim Kopaleski and Pete Canars with Green Dreams. All these different people are all inspiring me, and I'm trying to inspire other people. And I think that we can help each other out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
There's knowledge you have that I don't have, and there's help that I need that you can give. So it's a give and take all the way.
Oh yeah, all the way around. Yeah.
How are your moringa doing?
I'm getting moringa. I'm getting pods on them, and they look like tree limbs. I've got probably at least
Will you
a
tell
dozen or more.
what moringa is?
Moringa is it's a miracle tree. You can eat just about the whole thing except for the root. And there's more potassium than 4 bananas, more vitamin C than 3 oranges. It's got the leaves they help pregnant women get over the anemia of birth. It helps in the malnutrition of young babies. It's just a great tree all the way around, and I use the leaves as seasonings in some of my cooking. The pods can be used for purifying water. So it's just an all-around miracle. It's a miracle tree, and it's an amazing thing. It's truly amazing.
It's an awesome tree, and I love sharing it with as many
Oh
people.
yeah. And I thank you. Once again, I got to thank Eric for that, for showing me what the moringas were, and they're just awesome.
Well, I hope that you can come to some of our events. So we're going to start hosting here at the Habitat and get as many people out here to learn how to backyard garden and help out with the Suncoast Co-op, and then we can start getting a backyard victory garden movement going here in the Newport Richey area.
Well, when we get the meeting set up, I'll try and make them as many of them as I can.
Awesome, great.
And because that's all a learning experience too. I mean, it's just it's needed, and it's a needed thing here in the community. It truly is.
Well, thank you very much,
Oh,
Jim.
not a problem.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem.